Hey, what's up everybody? Alec there with Alpinestars USA, team manager here, along with
PJ Larsen, Alpinestars athlete, and I ride for the JDR Motorsports J-Star Motors KTM team this year.
And we're going to give you a little behind the scenes tour, so come on in, check out our lobby.
Danica Patrick's suit over in the far corner, you know, longtime Alpinestars athlete, Michael Alessi. This is actually the suit that Travis Pastrana did the double backflip in a couple years ago at X Games, pretty cool.
On the side of Alpinestars that we do a lot of collaborations with a lot of artists, inspired stuff. It was completely brand new and now it's looked like a Mad Max type of inspired suit that we have here displayed in our lobby, done by a collaboration what we did with Dr. Romanelli. PJ, you want to take us into the showroom?
Showroom?
Yeah.
Come on into the showroom.
This is where we bring a lot of our media, a lot of our riders, a lot of our special projects that we meet with. We show them basically, this room is where we pretty much make one of everything. We make everything from tanks to boardies, long sleeve knits, denim, shoes. We got a little bit of everything. Premium tees, moto inspired. 63 is when we started, so a lot of our heritage trickles down to our clothing line. Tank tops. I know you've been working out, so we got to get you a couple of these coming out. We got tons of protection that we offer. And one thing that I want to point out that we've spent a lot of time and effort on is the Bionic neck support SB blend. This piece here kind of revolutionized the safety in Supercross, Motocross, all of two-wheel riding. It's a three-piece system. It's got an A-frame on it. It's completely, you can break it down, so when you do travel, folds apart, goes right in your bag. It's very lightweight, and when you have it on, a lot of the riders say they hardly even notice it, so that's a good thing. But it protects you from downward motion, and it disperses energy down your back and down your front on the breast plates. One thing I want to point out a couple boots here is our Tech 10. This is our baby, exactly what PJ wears when he's riding, so we're very proud of it, and a lot of time and effort and passion has gone into this.
I think I've been wearing the Tech 10 for the last 4 or 5 years. I love it. It's got the inner booty, a little added ankle support, and obviously quick release buckles, really nice and easy, and just think that it's definitely the best looking boot on the market right now.
Tech 8. It's a step below the Tech 10, but this is basically a footprint of who we are in the boot world. It's been pioneered, it's been changed, but it's a really great boot. So here we got Tech 7, which is a more entry-level boot from the Tech 10 and the Tech 8. PJ, I don't think you started off in Tech 7. I think you're Tech 8 straight out of the womb. I
don't think I did. Maybe a Tech 8 straight out of the womb. I actually think that I might have actually wore the Tech 6. That was,
yeah, you did. Yeah.
The old Tech 6, and then now that is the Tech 7. So I did actually wear it at one point in time.
So it looks very similar to the new Tech 10. It's got a molded sole, but a couple of different features down here that I won't say because it's top secret. But we do make boots for an array of riders. We got a Tech 3, all the way down to a Tech 2, which is more of like a sport ATV boot. So we want to keep you protected no matter what you're wearing. All the soles and buckles, they can be repaired. So anywhere in the world, US, down the street, we have a boot repair area here that fixes everything. So let's go check that out. Here, this is where all the repairs are done, all the buckles, soles, anything that you have an issue with our boots. Not that you'll ever have an issue, but it all comes here. So all the US requests and some overseas stuff. So when riders come into town and they need a little freshen up on their boots, this is where it's done. So come check it out. This machine here is really interesting. A lot of people ask us, like, how do you take off your soles? How do we replace them? Is it something we can do at home? No, you can't do it at home. You can try it in your microwave oven, but it's not going to work. But here's the machine that it actually heats up the soles X amount of time. Can't really give you specifics, but it heats up the sole so we can actually just peel it off and put it back on. So Tech 10 sole off just like that. It's all cleaned up, ready to go, and have a sole put back on. What Brad's doing now is putting a primer on the boot. It's priming for actual glue adhesive that we put on so you can put the sole back on. So after we primer and glue, sole gets preheated as well as the boot. Stays in there for approximately X amount of time, can't really tell you, but it's priming it for the sole to be slapped back on. So what Brad's doing now is actually lining up the sole, putting it on. Looks like a good fit. Brad comes over here. This machine here is what presses the sole onto the boot permanently. So pretty important process. So after about a good amount of time, completely redone sole, straight for the factory, ready to go back to its happy home. So, what moto team would be complete without its own motorhome? This is our home on wheels for Alpinestars. Goes all across the country, land and water. But all of our events for outdoors, Supercross, MotoGPs, road racing.
Hang on, were you just implying that the motorhome goes across land and water? Like,
yeah.
Does it float?
Yeah, we're everywhere.
They're really upgrading here at Alpinestars.
Global. Home away from home.